Yo, yo, yo. Good morning. We're heading out. It's about 6 a.m. The tide is super low. Just taking off right now. The plan is salmon fishing, Coho, solo. So we are going out. Gonna catch a couple Coho. Yesterday the fishing was pretty decent. Lots of natives. Lots of lost fish. Watching the boat traffic right now. Lots of boats. Awesome weather, awesome ocean, awesome company. So thanks for coming, guys. Hope you had a great time. Sorry about the little extra raffle tickets that the state police gave us. Grab the boat key for the kicker, or the engine key. Let's get it straight. And pop that neutral, put that down. And again, I know you guys have a lot of guys have 9.9s. There's nothing wrong with them. But if you want a fuel injected one that does that, instantly starts, not carbureted. Again, if you like them, great, don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you, if you're going to be looking for, this is for the guys that are thinking about getting a kicker. If your boat is capable of holding a 25 horse, that's the way I'd go. Between me and you. Had to flip the controls back. So while I'm trolling around, I'm putting the mains in gear so the prop doesn't sit there and spin around. Let's go to home. Let's put the charts on. Fishing chart. Okay, today we are going to use, I was asking the viewers that are out yesterday what they would like to see on the videos, or what people might think they would like to see. So what I'm using is a Shimano Dakota reel. I forget what size it is. Oh, 500 LC. Level wind with the counter. With, I believe I have 60-pound braid on there. And the Lama Glass X11, which you can get a good deal on these at Fisherman's Marine for about 60 to 70 bucks. Decent pole, not the best, but they seem to work. I've had this one for quite a while. And then anyway, so what we're going with the green Easy Diver. I like these because they dive down, and then when a fish bites, it automatically trips and it'll come up to the surface, and it also releases the tension so you can play the fish. The other thing it does is, if you get a hit and you don't notice it, it'll bring your stuff up to the top, so then you know you had a bite. But if you're using bait and you get a hit, if you're watching really close, you can let a bunch of line out, like 4 or 5 poles really quick. It'll release and dive it back down in front of the fish, and then you get a second shot at the fish. Works really well, but you have to do it really fast. Then I'm just putting the flasher right onto it with some barrel swivels, or whatever they call them, bead swivels. And then short leader, I don't know, 30 inches or so to the Brad's bait. Just put a little mooching rig on here, a little sliding one. Had a problem yesterday with the fish biting this hook off and then losing the whole gear, so lost a whole bunch of these yesterday, which is unusual. And then I just run it right through there. Got the rubber band there. Open that up. I'm gonna put a little piece of herring in there. And set that down. This is yesterday's herring. Kept it on ice. Threw some salt on there to make it stand up a little better. Looks like it fared pretty well. Hopefully the camera view is good. Just gonna kind of mush this up a little bit. There we go. Come on, get open there. Okay. Put some of that in there. Mush it up. Hopefully the camera lens is right. My screen's not turning on. Can't really tell. Close that up. And we are good to go. Doesn't quite look as good down there as it did a few minutes ago, but it's life in the big city when you're trying to do a video. But let's get trolling. So you can see the spin back there, looks great. Lots of green. A little bit sticking out the side there. Clean that up. Put that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Seemed like the magic ticket yesterday. Trying to match up the gimbal from yesterday. I think that's what these are called. I forget what they're called. Yeah, everything looks good in here. So that's kind of what I was looking for. Got some stuff mixed in there. Those look like some decent fish. Imagine that. That's where we were yesterday. Looks like the boats are making their way out here. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Pretty soon, oh, there's a couple over there. So there's one right over there. We're gonna actually troll it in a little bit. We're 177 feet of water. So we're gonna kind of move to the 160 foot of water. We're 51.5 degrees on the water temperature. Fish on, fish on. Always goofing around. Get the net out. Easy little runner, aren't you? Boy, my left arm ain't what it used to be. So that is a little native. We will be letting him go back. And there he goes. Have a nice day. Woo! Well, that was a little hot action right there. Just a little native. But man, what a feisty little guy. I'll tell you what, left-handed with the net is not my thing. But realistically, sometimes you can tell the difference between the native and the hatchery fish by the way they fight. That one fought way too good to be a hatchery fish. Okay, that was 178 feet of water. Let's go down 12 poles again. Well, lost count. Good thing I got that clicker on. Not too busy screwing around all the time. Don't even know when I got a fish on. Let's get that sucker in. That's going to be a hatchery because he's just coming right in. You guys can probably see the difference. Just keep him in the water for a second longer. Stay in there and keep the pressure on him. Come on. These long poles are hard to get. These damn long poles are hard. I don't know what you call that, but fish got off of there, got the hooks out of his mouth, and everything flung up on that rod up there. Dang it! And he's a good fighter, so I'm assuming that's a native, but he's got some size to him. Eesh, look at the fish swarming around right there. Oh, there's bait in here or something. That's crazy. Something's chasing something on the water here. All right, fishy. Let me see that tail. Trying to see the tail right now. Trying to keep the tension on this guy. Be nice if I could just see the tail before you net him. Stop bumping your head. All right. First keeper in the boat. This one is one fin short. So I think we'll be good. Nice little fatty. So that's what we're looking for. Not huge, but kind of normal for this time of year. See that right there? No fin right there. So that's what we're looking for. Little coho. You can tell by the jawline. See how it's white right in there? That's the quickest way I look at to tell if it's a coho or a king salmon. But king salmons look different too. They have a lot of spots on here and stuff like that. But definitely a nice little fish. Was trolling along, then just cut the troll back down, and then bam, just like yesterday. Seems to trigger him when you slow down. This gotta be a hatchery too, the way he's just sailing on in here. Can definitely tell the hatchery fish between the native fish. The hatchery fish don't have a lot of fight. The native ones will give you a better fight. So
always nice to end on a nook.
Ouch. Okay.
Alright guys, where are all the fish at? We were at 196 feet off the lighthouse.
Alright, not exactly a big one, but definitely a hatchery fish. Whatever, we'll catch this one, and then I think I could nearshore halibut fish, so we might try that. Okay, got our salmon, so we are going to rig up for near shore halibut since we got our fish plenty early. So we're sitting out here off of the lighthouse where everybody knows to go, so I don't really need to explain all that. 170, 180, 220, all in that area. So no use getting a lot of depth on the depth until I catch a fish, because it's a big ocean. Who knows where they're going to be, if they are going to be. So we'll see. Just retied the braid onto the fishing snap for the halibut, so it makes a quick, easy on and off situation. We got the good old 4-pounder on there on the spreader. Got a little herring wrapped on there with barbless hooks. The barbs are crimped because I got salmon on board. And put that on there, and we are gonna send her on down. I'm gonna put another little crimp on that barb just to make sure. All right, it was already crimped. I'm just giving it a little extra. And I am hooked on the electric reel. So 181 feet of water. So far I've had some bait stealers, so I think there's something small that keeps biting my herring and chewing it up. I've lost like 3 of them. So finally, I think I got one of the bait stealers on the hook. Yeah. There we go. There's the culprits. So that there is what you call a bait stealer.
So we had 2 already. We lost 1. We got 1 in the box. Yeah, well, we just got out here just now. I had to go back in and change my water color.
Well, that's what's been stealing my bait. This little sucker. I'm not sure if that's a baby halibut or something else. But whatever you are, you're out of there.
Don't forget, I got your fishing rods on the boat. Fishing rod on the boat here.
Well, I'm sure he didn't forget about his poles. Well,
Yeah, we got 3 in the box. We got 1 left. Just 2 of us out here. Nice. I was out halibut fishing yesterday. We got 2, and I found him. My guys were supposed to take
thank you. Well, there's lots of them little suckers down there because I've had a bunch of them steal my bait so far.